Today, we're going to talk through this loaded college basketball slate, find NBA and NHL winners for tonight, and let's cash the squad ride. This is Behind the Lines. A kid in full hockey fit pulls up and sits right in front of you, and you can't see a thing. This might be more of a me guy move than just bringing your glove to a game. At least your glove is not right in the people behind you's face. I'm not trying to grow my bones anymore. My bones are grown, bro. I don't need to drink milk. I'm not a baby. You know who drinks milk? Babies and children. I don't put milk in my coffee. I drink black coffee like a grown-up. He ain't throwing a pick. If I could speak another language, I'd say it in that one too. It's time to dust off old Krabs again, take the less than half a pick, and f***ing cash would be tonight. Tail it, fade it, I don't give a shit. I'm making money on it. What's going on, chat? Happy BTL Wednesday, episode 822 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by your two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by Pikkit Sports. If you have not checked out your Pikkit Replay, hashtag Pikkit Replay, aka your Spotify Wrapped, but for your bets this last year, go check it out. That puppy's up and moving on the Pikkit app. So if you don't even use Pikkit yet, let's say you're just ignorant and you ignore everything I say every day about Pikkits and you have not downloaded it yet, there's still time. You can download it right now, sync up all your books, and it'll still give you your Pikkit Wrapped or your Pikkit Replay, as they call it over there. Go check it out. It'll sync up all your books, all your bets from the last year, give you some factoids, some nuggets about how you did overall in the Big 2-5. Very, very cool. One of the coolest features of the Pikkit app. Go check it out yourself today. Hurry up, go, go, go. Jovan, happy Wednesday. How we doing?
Doing great, Krabs. Up and moving.
Sure.
Got, the Trent in the office. I mean, it feels good.
Sure.
Fired up.
Yep, the energy's high today. Apologies for the late start on the show. We just finished up a team meeting. But yeah, Trent is on the way to the Bahamas, which means feeling pretty good about the bets cashing tonight.
Yeah.
He's nowhere in the vicinity. He's not even in the continental United States. So squad ride should have a pretty good pulse today. Better than yesterday. You can go ahead and recap that. That one's on me. It was never Ohio State. It was never Bruce Thornton. It was never the Buckeyes. They hung around all game, but they never sealed. They never closed the door.
Yeah, Bruce did all he could, man.
Yeah,
There's nobody else doing anything in that game but Bruce. He just wanted it so much more than anybody else.
Yep. I cannot wait to see Bruce Thornton in the NBA. He will be in the NBA. I cannot wait to watch it. But right now, he didn't have much help last night in that game. They lost by 7 or 8, I believe. But it was pretty much a 5-point game the entire game. Brutal. We'll see if we can bounce back today, chat. Let's go ahead and see how we did overall on the Sharp report from yesterday. Literal reverse of what we did yesterday. Yesterday, I went 4-1. You went 1-4. Or 2 days ago. Yesterday, I went 1-4, and you went 4-1. How about that?
Yeah.
Can't make it up. The Heat were up all game. They blew it in the second half. The Blues, what am I doing taking them? Ohio State, horrendous wager. Robert Wright hit a game-winning 3 to add to his other 3 threes he hit in the game to make it 4. The only square I really gave, or only play I really gave that was sharp, was the Christoph Tilly, less than turnovers, and I think he had 1. Jovan, you did much better on the other end, though. You carried. You hit both your prize pick squares, 2 for 3 on straight bets. Good work.
Yeah, and he was done up. Well, Lightning might have been bet of the year, though. Shout out the Bolts.
Shout out the Bolts. We were never getting Jovan's 2 teams.
Yeah, you always.
We weren't getting the Heat.
Had to pick one. Had to pick one, man. It was the Bolts, I guess.
Well, I like the slate for today. That's for sure. It's a quality over quantity type of slate. Okay, not a million games, but
also
no slate of year, but it'll work.
Hope you didn't see the score of the Sabres game.
I'm pretty sure I did. Remind me.
Oh, they won 4-3 in OTS. +2,
yes.
+225 dogs.
Yeah,
on the road against Connor McDavid.
They were up 3-0 going into the third.
Of course. And they won in overtime.
Yeah, they did blow a 3-goal lead, but ended up winning the game.
Nice. Don't you just love hockey? It's just the best.
On the road, too.
Brutal.
Where they can't win a game.
Well, I got to play on the ice today. Looks like you do as well on the Sharp Report. So hopefully we can bounce back and, I can give the people a winner on the ice for Wednesday night. All right, chat, how we doing? What's up, boys? I've not read the chat yet. I just pulled it up. People forget Trent went 6-0 on college basketball yesterday. Nobody's talking about that. I'll tip cap where cap should be tipped, and I'll tip cap there. 6-0.
Just out of his ass.
6-0 on college basketball plays. From? I don't know. They were square. They all hit. Undefeated.
My God.
Legacies. He tweeted out we were at Chili's yesterday for a team lunch. He was talking about it. He said, should I just, fire away a full college basketball platter? And I was like, please do. I'd love to fade some of those plays. 6-0. 6-0. Cannot make it up. Unbelievable run.
Some are saying now college basketball is his best sport.
I mean, yeah.
So next year when college basketball season comes around, you can send out that tweet that everyone sends out when a new season comes around.
Big cheesy. Not even I hate the Chili's skillet queso. That shit was gas. Good to have it back. Good to have it back. There was a missing part in Elsie's life, she said, over the last couple of weeks, and you could see the joy on her face yesterday when that skillet came out of the kitchen. You could see the joy.
See it.
Yep. All right. Big cheesy, you're him. Yeah, even I am not contrarian enough to hate queso. Okay, give me a break. Mrs. Subbangs, no shot. Sade Whiteman coming in with a 5-unit sub. Well, let's go, Sade.
Taxes, Sade.
Atta babe.
Go.
Sure he can, Sade. Atta boy. W. Sade, we appreciate a 5-unit whale. 5-unit whale. Kim Sharp said, Krabs, it's time to admit Trent is a better than you. It's crazy that people believe that. And it's sad and it's wrong. But hey, I'll give him his flowers, and he had a pretty good day yesterday. So rooting for him in the Bahamas. He's in another one of these poker tournaments. Let's hope he can bring home the trophy. Let's hope he can bring it home. We'll see. Is this one going to be streamed? Is it going to be televised? Do we know?
I'm pretty sure. I'm not exactly sure the time, but I know it's on Thursday. So.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Probably Thursday night, if I had to guess. So we will be tapped in. I'm sure we'll be doing some sort of sweats on Thursday as well.
Yep. Bucks Falcons.
So we could probably sweat out. You can sweat out your Bucks, and we can sweat out Trent's poker tourney, which probably won't take very long. Okay, that might end before the game even ends.
Yeah, it might be a system fade coming off of last.
He's coming off his best performance yet. That's a great point, Jovan. Where he finished in what, 5th, 4th?
Yeah, somewhere up there.
Might have been 4th.
4th.
Yeah, he took home some cash.
I think it was 5th. He made the money.
Yeah, he made some money.
He was in the money.
Sure. So he can run it back. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Takes off month. Zay Picks, we appreciate you, Beast. How about a 10 stream streak, from Zay Picks? What's up, fellas? Need your opinion, Dak or Burrow this week? My opponent has Jamar. Ooh, that's tough, man. Dak or Joe Burrow?
I mean, it's coming from a person who is probably wailing one of the two of the Cowboys of the over in that Sunday night game. Probably say Dak.
Yeah, total in the Bengals-Ravens game, which, by the way, that's going to be a great game this weekend. That totals up to 51. There's going to be some points in that game.
Yeah.
Get your Bengals bets in now, chat.
Yep. Cowboys game totals up to 47.5, also on the way up. Not as high as the Bengals-Ravens, but, that's a great spot to be in. First off, that's a win-win. Either one of those QBs is probably a pretty good play. That's a tough call. It's probably got to be Dak.
Yeah.
After the Vikings just shut out the Commanders.
There's been a shutout in 2 straight Vikings games.
Yeah, it's
one
probably
with them,
Dak.
one against them.
Okay.
And now we're getting, I think this might be one of the highest scoring primetime games. I'll say.
Okay.
I'll say.
Yeah, you won't see me on that under. That's for sure. I would have thought that would get up to 50, though, but maybe it's some respect for the Vikings defense after they had a shutout against my commies. Speaking of the commies, looks like JD5 is officially out this weekend, which
as he should.
Good, because it's going to be 20 degrees, and you're going to have the Giants D-line, which is pretty much their only serviceable asset, in whoever's under center for us is Grill. So, yeah, that makes sense. I'll actually be at the game on Sunday.
No.
Yep.
No.
I'm taking another Trentcation.
No.
I know, not ideal timing, but
for that game,
this is set up like a year ago, months ago. I didn't have JD5's arm exploding, and then him getting hurt again the first game he comes back. I didn't have that on the docket. I'll be honest. And the flights have already been booked. The hotel's been booked. So yeah, I'm going up there for the coldest, shittiest matchup of the season. 2 teams that have not won a game since the Vietnam War. 2 teams that are dog shit and probably tanking at this point.
Yeah.
The Giants are favorites. The Giants are
No,
2.5-point favorites
that's just
in that game. So I'm going to go up there in the chilly cold. Like, legitimately, there's snow in the forecast on Sunday. It's going to be freezing. And I'm going to have to watch the Commanders lose.
party
The
bus.
Giants. No party bus. That's
Great.
a DC local thing. That's something I
Great
take
question
care
here from Money Ivitt's. Go to airline to fly with.
of. Ooh.
Just talking about this with Goots the other day.
Ooh.
I was Southwest for so long. Once they tap in the new rules, I might have to switch.
Yeah, but the question of where to switch to is a hard one.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like American because I get free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I mean, you get free Wi-Fi now as a Rapid Reward member on Southwest. You just put in your number and you get it free.
yeah, but it's the worst Wi-Fi ever.
It's so bad, so bad.
Southwest Wi-Fi.
Never had a
is-
problem with it.
You just don't know because you haven't flown other airlines and seen how much better it is.
No,
'Cause
it's
you're
No,
Southwest
I've
guy.
flown other airlines. I have.
Right. The
Wi-Fi works the
is not
same.
even comparable. I know you got to pay for the other ones.
Yeah.
But it's better.
I'm
Southwest is like, it works half the time.
No, it's not.
It's
like guaranteed to go
videos
out
and pictures
at some
don't load.
point. The flight. Like
Now
10
it's free,
minutes.
so you're
You tip
still
cap.
chilling.
You
Yeah,
tip
you
cap.
tip cab, you take the free Wi-Fi, sure. And they have TV. You can watch TV on your phone on
Yeah.
Southwest.
Yeah, it's watching the live TV, watching games
I was
on there. It's
reminded
cool. It's good.
flying back down here after a little Vegas trip, which I took Southwest. I was reminded how good of an airline it is.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
it's good.
It's the most on time airline as well. Not as many delays that I've experienced.
They're always early, man.
They're on it.
They know what they're doing.
Yep.
Just now that we got to pay for bags, and there's no open
Yeah.
seating. It's like
Yep.
losing aura.
Takes the fun out of it. I mean, no prices involved, right? Or if you don't care about a little higher price tag, Delta is probably the best.
Yeah.
To fly. You get the TVs in the back, the comfy seats. I feel like there's more room. You got to pay a premium. Delta's kind of goated. American is also solid.
Yeah.
Buy that a lot. It's a good question. JetBlue. I flew JetBlue once. It was okay. Also free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was okay. All right. Let's move. If you don't fly JetBlue, then what are we doing? Real Naked Gambles. They got some diehards. DJ Fitz, no way you're a Spirit guy, DJ Fitz. Come on, DJ Fitz.
Man. That's got to be.
If you're a Spirit guy, whatever, you keep that to yourself. Okay, you don't be telling people running up and down the street saying I'm a Spirit guy. Keep that to yourself and you move. Okay? Delta, always consistently good airline. Yeah, it's the go. All right, let's move. We did the Sharp Report recap. We did the Squad Ride recap. How about the King of the Board recap? Let's take a peep at that. 1-2 from me, or 1-1 for me yesterday. Ohio State blew it. San Diego had a legacy comeback.
That was legacies.
Legacy comeback and covered that game. Jovan looks like he dropped one with Northern Arizona, so we're actually exactly evened up.
Exactly.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes.
Although,
Not technically.
yeah, I don't know how that. We gotta check the Carfax on that.
Yeah, the minus
Both
Off
of
by-
our winners.
Off by a couple hundreds.
Yeah, both of our winners were minus 110, but my loser.
Yeah, and
Was a lit. We'll see what we can do with today's slates. I got a couple college basketball plays I like, and I like seeing Drew dropping a subby in the Twitch. Let's have a day, boys. Need the coin for my birthday. Heading to Vegas. Drew, happy birthday, my man. W's. Hope you have a great birthday out there in Vegas. Go have a great time out there. I mean, just so much to do. Go hit Din Tai Fung in the Aria.
Must.
Never disappoints. Never disappoints. And go check out the Aria. I was there last week. It was mobbed. It's almost too crowded now. You can't sit down and play.
Too corp.
They're too corp. Back in my day, post college, walk into that place, you could sit down, you could play some games. Now, it's too popular. It's too corp. Sucks. Still the goat. Still the goat. Ron, good to see you lurking as well. Lancer said, "Am I an idiot or does juice not matter when you lose unless you are betting to win one?" Yeah, we got to check the Carfax, Lancer, but it might not matter.
I always bet to win 1U.
Okay.
So it does matter for me.
Okay. But people say Vegas is dead. Lol, Mahoney, that place was popping this past weekend. That was probably the most crowded I've seen Vegas. That was nuts. All right. Yeah, Vegas is certainly not dead. That's for sure. All right. Why don't we hop in, talk about some Sharp Report plays for today. Let's go ahead and dive right in head first. Got a couple winners for you guys that I like. Really like my slate today. Like my cards. And it starts with fading Notre Dame. Sorry, Goots. Not personal, just business. I think we can all agree, pretty good spot to fade the Irish after a couple things. Number one, after the Goots Bowl. right? Where Goots now is coming to the office every single day saying he owns Fort Worth and he owns Dallas. And
It's just factual. Yeah.
it's his city now.
Yep.
Which are all things that Goots has been spewing the last couple of days, riding that high from the TCU win outright when they were +7. And they won, 87-85 in that game where Goots was literally Goots on ground. Perfect time to fade the Irish coming off of that win, coming off the win against Mizzou. The Irish have been hot. They've covered 3 games in a row. They've won 3 of their last 4 games, and they welcome in the Idaho Vandals, an old friend, to the Purcell Pavilion for a big game tonight. And look, the Idaho Vandals, they're no slouch. Idaho can play a little bit. And this team is only getting 10.5 points, which I thought was kind of weird. I thought the spread would be, I don't know, around 15.5 probably here on the road for the Vandals. No, 10.5, barely a double-digit dog. I thought that was pretty telling. Now, there's a big-time injury on Notre Dame. Marcus Burton is probably not going to play in this game. I think he actually just had surgery. Not a good sign for him, but that is a huge loss for this Irish team that has some talent. They got a 5-star freshman. They got Serta, who can shoot it a little bit, but this team has no leader. They have no, point guard, to put it specifically, in this game tonight. First game without Marcus Burton after he got hurt mid-game against TCU, I believe. That smells like trouble for the Irish. How are they going to run their offense? How are they going to move the rock offensively? I'm a little bit concerned, to be honest with you. Maybe it's a little bit more of, what's his name, Tout down low. You might see him a little bit involved in the offense a little bit more, who's just not great, to be honest with you. And that certainly concerns me for Notre Dame. There's a reason why this spread is down to 10.5 from 12.5 for Idaho in this game. And I think they make this game extremely weird. I think this is a single-digit game. It might even go down the last couple possessions. Don't sleep on the Vandals. Don't sleep on Christian Gonzalez, the junior from Chula Vista. This kid can play. He's averaging 18 points per game. He's been there the last 3 years. How often do you see a guy who's averaging more than 10 points per game in a mid-major stick around and stay? And he's done that the last couple of years. He's averaging, like I said, close to 20 points a game. Does not pass really at all. He has 0 assists per game on average this season, which is actually insane if you think about it. This kid is a stud, and he's going to ball out again for the Vandals tonight. Do not sleep on Christian Gonzalez, who some could call the best player on the floor in this game against Notre Dame tonight. A freshman as well, Jackson Rasmussen. I don't think he's related to Drew, but he could. This kid is also pretty good, averaging closer to 15 points per game. The big man, freshman for the Vandals. This team matches up just fine with Notre Dame, a team that's not very big, right? You worry about these mid-majors and these matchups with Notre Dame's and big-name schools. Notre Dame's tiny. Tout's their big man. That's a problem. And Idaho can match up with them and honestly keep this game weirdly close, closer than the number they're giving us for the Vandals. I'll take the 10.5. It's going to be a 5-point game.
Mm-hmm. I'm certain.
Goots is taking notes over there.
Well, I mean, right now. If Harrelson can run the point like he did as well as he did in the second half, this bet's caked. Because you're saying we don't have a point guard to run it. We did in the second half against TCU.
We'll see, Gootsy.
A little different. I'll tell you how. Go ahead and flash that part. We got some collabs.
No shots.
We got some collabs. Couldn't leave it off. The thing that Harrelson did really, really well in the TCU game is the fact that he had small-ass 6'2" Brock Harding on him, who, he had, how tall is Harrelson, Goots?
He's 6'3", maybe, something like that.
He's got a little size on him.
A little size on Harding,
got a little
weight
on him. So all he did was just take him one-on-one and back him down in the post and take contested shots right over him. A little different in this one, not just because Idaho's a little bigger, but it's also a lot harder to score in the paint. TCU has no big man right now. Their big man is Xavier Edmonds, who fouled out of that game when it mattered most because he got ejected. Shout out him for beefing with Tout, but they're a super small team. So Notre Dame, that's one of the few teams they can match up with size against. And you didn't mention Krabs, old friend from Sela, Brendan Bradbury.
Wow.
Who is the largest oaf in the history of oafs. So
that's crazy.
He can't move very well. So if you can demolish him on the pick and roll, you're going to be good. But Harrelson didn't run the pick and roll once when he had the ball in that game. All you did was just go one-on-one. Marcus Burton, I would be petrified of in that game, rolling the pick and roll. So you don't have that in this one. So I think not only is this a bigger team, which is ridiculous to say that Idaho is a bigger team than TCU. That's just where we're at right now. But they're a bigger team. They also are a little more aggressive and athletic at the 4. You talked about Rasmussen. I think he's going to have a field day against that paint defense. And They're also a really bad three-point shooting defense. If Serta wants to do it again, I'll tip my cap because he's had two incredible games back-to-back.
Oh, Pete Alonso's a fucking Oriole.
Nah.
Come on.
Nah.
Come on.
Nah.
Come on.
Nah.
I'll be honest. I thought Goots lost a family member. I thought there was something bad going on.
Come
there. I
on,
was scared
chat.
for a moment.
He's an Oriole.
I don't like seeing Goots splooge like that. I'll be honest.
Come
that was scary.
on.
That was scary.
Nah.
We're fucking here. AL East is ours.
Nah. That
Come
is
on.
actually just.
Apologies to any headphone users out there. Goots
I'm sorry.
cannot contain his
I
splooge.
cannot contain. I'm sorry, headphone
No.
users. I'm very sorry.
Wow. Okay.
5 years, $155 million.
Damn, that's a fatty.
Oh
Contract.
my God.
That's a fatty.
Nah.
I was telling Krabs in the car yesterday that the Orioles are doing something, and he did not believe me.
Well, Goots, you say this every year. So it's and they never
He
do
did not
anything,
believe. I
so.
told you it was different, and when I say it's different, you gotta agree.
Goots, man.
Look,
I'm happy for you.
look.
I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm looking. I'm happy for you, Goots.
Thank
That
you.
is awesome. I'm happy for the O's fans who deserve stuff like this on a yearly basis, not just when a new owner comes in, gets one pitcher for 1 year, doesn't re-sign him, and then the next year does nothing. And their biggest signing was, who was your biggest signing last year? Kyle Gibson?
Charlie Morton.
Charlie
No,
Morton
Charlie
was their
Morton.
biggest signing last year. That's unacceptable. This
It's acceptable.
is how you get it done. This is how you make moves. Good for the Orioles. Good for Goots. Please never splooge and yell like that ever again, though. Please never do that again.
There's no reason I couldn't contain myself.
I know. I thought someone was hurt.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Nah.
Good for Goots. Good for Goots and the O's getting one. They got a power bat, which you certainly need some pop to hit one out in that stadium now.
Yeah.
Right?
Still have
That's just the guy to do it.
no pitchers.
Well,
But
yeah.
Exciting times.
Still have no pitchers, but that's huge. If they can go out and get a frontline starter,
Oh, we are.
well, you might have just used up all your money. But
Yeah.
No.
They're gonna pay.
I
him.
hope you
No.
are.
No.
I hope
I'm tired. Krabs.
I hope you go out and get a frontline starter.
We
It's-
will.
All right, we'll see. They always are all talk and they never actually do.
We just did it.
Yeah, you did one.
One.
You did one, and I'm very happy.
Where are the
for
Nats
you.
at?
The Nats won in 2019. That was way more recent than 82 when you were there. 83.
A3, get it right.
Boots on ground. That's also huge news.
Unbelievable.
Huge news for Idaho backers because Goots is not getting.
Yeah, no shot.
Well, yeah, that is
I-
huge for Idaho.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say I do
I'm
think
gonna
Idaho
sprinkle the
covers.
ML now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sprinkle the ML.
That's huge for Idaho. That's huge for Goots. Good for Goots. Good for the S. Okay. That lineup, man, they got some dogs. They made a couple moves. See how it works out. We'll see if they can stay healthy. If their pitch starting rotation right now can stay healthy, which is a big if because they never have, they're already decent.
Still pretty bad.
They're already decent.
They need another arm.
Average right now. Front line starter would be like impeccable. Orioles team. They'd
Yeah.
actually be good.
They'd be a lot better.
Yeah. All right. Good for Goots. Happy for you, bro. Eat Big Meat Alonzo. Sure you can. Sure you can. All right, James Leone coming in with a 35 stream streak. James, you're him. We appreciate you, Beast. Along with William Wagers. Let's just let Goots get one today. Good for you. Yes, I agree, William Wagers. W Goots. Keep the baseball talk going, fellas. Miss this. Yeah, we miss baseball too. All right. Awesome. Let's get back to business here. I think you were in the middle of your Vandal cell job. Is there anything else to add here?
No, I was towards the end of it.
Okay.
But I think they match up beautifully
Okay.
with Notre Dame.
All right.
Feels like a pretty similar letdown spot to the one that TCU was in
Yeah.
that game. They just had a couple huge wins away from home. They come back home. Last game or one of their last games before the finals, and what do you know? Kind of lay an egg. Notre Dame shoes on the other foot.
All right. What's O's Twitter saying over there, Gootsy? Are they saying good
It's
things?
the highest AAV ever for a first baseman. How about that for showing out? Man?
Highest annual average. What? What does that stand for?
AAV means
annual
annual
value.
average annual value.
Wow.
Yeah.
Money per year.
Wow. Okay. Big commitments.
Can you
Damn
just
good
let me
hitter.
have one?
Damn good hitter.
Damn good.
Damn good hitter. Goots, you get one, bro. You get one.
You're making excuses over there.
No excuses. That's a great move for the O's. Great move for the O's. And if they had a starting pitcher, they are in absolute biz. All right. Let's move on. I got two more straight bets actually for you guys. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about Calgary on the ice. Going back to the ice after a couple cake plays. I like the spot. I like my chances tonight. I like the Flames as a pick 'em. Starting to heat up a little bit right now against the Red Wings, who are better overall. Their record's better. I don't know if their team is much better, but they've won 3 of their last 4. They're 16, 11, and 3 compared to Calgary, who's still, climbing up the mountain. They're 12 and 15 so far this season, but I like what I'm seeing out of Calgary of late. They're playing pretty good right now. They just put up a 7-piece against the Sabres in their last game. And I thought this line was a little bit skewed towards Calgary. I know they're home, but neither team is playing on a back-to-back here in the spot. So I thought that was a little interesting seeing Calgary as a pick-em in the spots. I know they're coming off a big win. Detroit's coming off a 4-0 shutout against Vancouver. They've scored more than 4 goals. Some games, 5 goals in their last 4 games each. So they're playing pretty good hockey right now. I thought this was some disrespect for the Red Wings. I think Calgary stays hot, wins their 4th game in a row. They get it done at a pick-em price at home on the ice tonight.
Probably just the way you want it. That Dustin Wolf's not in net.
Wow.
You get a Devin Cooley sighting. He is god awful.
Yep.
Horrific.
That makes it even weirder.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Even weirder. No Dustin Wolf. And they're a pick-em against the Red Wings? All right. Unless their home ice advantage is that significant, that's a pretty weird line.
You ever taken a trip to the Saddle Dome, Krabs? Should take your put some eyes on that.
To the what?
Saddle Dome. That's their home arena.
That's where Calgary plays?
Yeah.
Scotiabank Sotterdome.
Yeah, Scotiabank. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Gootsy swinging around. We got one more straight bet here. 2 more straight bets for Jovan. And who is that logo?
UT
Top
Martin.
sector. Okay.
The Goats.
Sure.
The most European team in college basketball.
Yep.
Literally all filled with like 6'5" or 6'6" or taller white Europeans. That's their entire roster. They get to play SIU, who is a good defensive team. UT Martin's like, they've played a lot faster teams to start the year, like UNLV and FSU, and now they've kind of slowed down a little bit, so their numbers don't look quite as impressive. But I still think they're the same overall team. And what's interesting about this game is the fact that they're taller at pretty much every level than a lot of the teams they're going to play, but especially this SIU team. SIU is a good defensive team, so like on paper, this should be one of the tougher matchups or one of the slower paced matchups that UT Martin's had to play this year. But the big difference is for as fast as a team as they try to be and as like bad defensively as that makes some of their numbers, their 3-point defense has been really, really good, which part of that is frankly because their transition defense is as bad as it is, but they run teams off the line a shit ton. And SIU, to begin with, can't shoot 3. Like there's no volume, there's no efficiency, there's no nothing, which means this whole game, SIU is pretty much going to be pinholed on scoring against size when they're a relatively small team themselves. I don't think they're going to be able to do that at much of a consistent level, especially when I think same thing as Stojakovic last night, not just because they're all European, but there's no matchups in the backcourt that are good for SIU against any of the guys, whether it's Bukovic or any of the other scorers on that team for UT Martin. They're all bigger. They're all going to use their size. They're all physical. They're all going to get to the rim. Sure, like UT Martin shoots a shit ton of threes, but they don't really need to on offense in this matchup. So I think this is a good spot for them to keep it close.
Okay.
And have a shot to win the game.
Backing your boys. Getting a handful of points. Plenty of points to play with there.
Yeah, good amount of points. 8.5.
All right. I like it. We'll come back to the ice for that last sell job here in a moment. For now, Gootsy, do me a favor, swing it around. Before I dive into my favorite play of the night, Goots, I told you my little cousin who went to Salisbury as well likes to follow in Goots' footsteps. I don't blame him. Also a huge Orioles fan. Just texted me, said Orioles legend Pete Alonso on the boards.
Yep.
Happy for you, bro. He said, I'm just happy those terrorists are willing to spend money now.
Yeah.
Can you concur?
I can concur.
You can agree with that?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah. What he said.
I concur too.
I'm happy
What
for
he
you,
said.
bro.
Kish, I reacted.
Snell in the building.
Go to the YouTube, go back.
Snell.
whatever you wanna do. Oh, Snell.
Favorite point guard.
Snell, how about the Orioles signing Pete Alonso?
Thoughts
that
on the
just
Orioles,
happened?
Blake?
That's crazy.
We love you in Baltimore, brother.
Our producer, Goots, right now is going bonkers. He's doing backflips and cartwheels in the corner of the studio right now as we speak.
Next level.
That's
switch.
a big pickup for the O's. Good for the O's. Good for the little O's.
Good for him.
Good for the little O's. Okay? Mets got worse with that one. Yes, they did.
They did.
Yeah,
Could not
how
agree
hard
more,
is Pete
Snell.
to pitch to? No, give it to me straight.
Could not agree more. Could not agree more. All right, let's keep moving here. I think we have one more sell job from Old Krabs, as we have a hype train moving and grooving. How'd that squeak by? We got Book of Chew getting involved. He says, yo, Pete Alonso to the O's, but my goats, my family, much love to y'all. Let's have a day. Chew, appreciate you, Beast. Let's have a great Wednesday. Why not us, Chew? Why not us? 2 words. We got Steak getting involved with a resub as well. W Steak, you're him. We got Get Busy Dizzy getting involved as well with a resub. How did these squeak by?
Let's
Busy
go.
Dizzy, 44 months. Whoa. Seasoned veteran. We appreciate you guys. A lot of subbies. We got a hype train moving and grooving. And yeah, chat, thoughts on the polar bear heading to Baltimore? Just hope he doesn't slide into the Inner Harbor. Yeah, except the polar bear stays out of the Inner Harbor. That's all I'll say for him. We need to get him an orange crush. That's what we need to get Big Pete right. Maybe Goots could take him on a tour
I will.
through the city of Baltimore.
He eats for free in Baltimore.
Yep. Huge. Huge.
Just.
All right, let's move on. I got one more straight bet here for you guys. When we talk about Wisconsin, Nebraska, I don't know what it is, but I feel like literally every Wisconsin-Nebraska basketball game I bet on. I don't know why, but I do. Every single time they play, I think they usually play twice a year, I'm betting on both games. And tonight is no different. I'm betting on Wisconsin to go into Nebraska. And by the way, it looks like they're down to 1.5, which love to see that. I'm betting on the Badgers to hand Nebraska, the Huskers, their first loss of the season. Now, what Nebraska has done this season is very impressive. They are 9-0. They are ranked 23rd in the country right now. Wisconsin's already dropped a couple games, but they are off of 2 straight wins after a couple bad losses. They beat Northwestern. They beat Marquette. And those are 2 pretty impressive wins. Northwestern, they took care of business. They covered. They won by 12. Marquette, I know that's not Mom and Pa's Marquette team, but still a beatdown. 96-76 Wisconsin is coming off of. And this team has some dogs, man. John Blackwell is averaging more than 20 points per game. We'll see how long that lasts. But again, you got to tip cap to a kid who's stuck in around the same school for 3 years now. Shout out John Blackwell, who's reaping the benefits and leading this team. They've also got Nick Boyds. Nick Boyds is an absolute stud coming over from San Diego State. He was at FAU, I think, for their Final Four run a couple years ago, too. This kid's a winner. And tonight, he's going to be getting a big-time win against his new rival in Nebraska. So this Wisconsin team, man, they can shoot the living heck out of the rock. And I'm very, very excited to watch this team tonight go into their rival's home and hand them a fat L, just like they did last time they played when they destroyed them 83-55 back in January, the last time these 2 teams have played. I think Wisconsin, who's already had a couple bad losses out of the way, goes in there to Nebraska, to the Pinnacle Bank Arena, Lincoln, and hands them a fat L. Love seeing the line down from 2.5 to 1.5 as well. Let's hope it keeps on moving and grooving and closes at a pick 'em. But either way, I am happy to back John Blackwell and co. to hand their rival their first loss of the year.
I feel like Blackwell's such a sneak Krabs guy.
He is. I respect a guy who's stuck around, and he's actually only a junior. He's got 1 more year left. So, yeah, we'll see if he ends up sticking around, making it a 4th year, or if he keeps playing like this, he might go to the league at this point. So, John Blackwell, let's go out there and ball once again. He's a walking 20-piece. Him and Nick Boyd, dynamic duo in that backcourt.
Dynamic duo.
They are. Thoughts on Wisconsin?
Yeah, that game's odd. I do kind of lean with you there on that side. Just a weird game because you're going to have to get to the rim heavy in this game if you're Wisconsin. And that's kind of against what Nebraska wants you to do. It's like, who's going to be the guy?
Okay.
That's definitely a game we need to square it.
Well, luckily, I've got you covered.
Okay.
I've got you covered. We'll save that for the prize pick squares. For now, I want to hear about this over on the ice, Kings versus Kraken.
Sneak, probably the worst team in hockey right now, or one of the very few couple at the bottom.
Yeah.
Seattle Kraken. They are absolutely terrible right now, 6 in a row. And I was looking at this game, and I didn't realize they'd been as bad recently as they have been. But it reminded me of something last year, which I also think this exact play or the Kraken themselves might have been the squad ride. Last year, they lost 5 in a row. They ended up playing the Canucks, which is at that point, they're a lot worse this year, but a lower scoring defensive team that you have to break down. The Kraken are horrid, but when they play these like slow defensive teams, they kind of know that they're horrid. So what do? They're like super aggressive, which leaves them overexposed, and like they give up goals to teams that don't shoot very much, but it's because they have to like sacrifice some sort of aggression or chance to score themselves against these really good defenses. And that game was 5-4. They won an OT. Now I feel like they're in a pretty similar spot. Different team, worst team that they're playing, or worst team they are right now, but 6 in a row. They've had a lot of those games come at home. They're at home tonight before a quick trip on the road to Utah. And I don't really know who's going to be in net. I assume it's going to be DeCord. He's been absolutely awful for the entirety of the season. The Kings are probably going to have Kemper. Kemper's leaked oil a lot lately. But this screams that same type of game, same type of script where how are you going to score on the Kings? You're going to have to be super aggressive, play in transition a lot, play a lot faster than you really have to. They've played like very different games. They've played 9-4 games against the Oilers in this little stretch, but they've also played 1-0 games in a shootout against the Islanders. Like the slower teams have actually sat back on earlier in the stretch. Now we're to a point where I don't think they can afford it. They're tired of this bullshit. They're going to go out and try and get a win at home before they go on the road for just a game. They'll come back home, but you got to play fast against the Kings. The Kings aren't going to put up many SOGs. They're going to have their chances. The Kraken defense is god-awful behind them, and of course, when you're playing as fast as I think they're going to try to in this game, something's going to shake back there. So this, I really wanted to saddle up and take the Kraken, and I'm probably sure you would too.
Yeah.
They're like
I would not have had any qualms with that.
yeah, they're like plus 115, plus 120, short dog, something like that at home. But
Yep.
I think regardless of the way this game shakes out, they're probably going to give up some goals in the back end of it, and I think it's going to be higher scoring.
Okay.
Probably helps too that, I mean, this game's one of the TNT games.
Yeah.
All of those games, if you've noticed as of late, that involve a heavily struggling team against a team that should have no problem handling them lately. Maybe it's one of your conspiracies up there, but tend to be a little weird.
Okay.
That's been the way recently. I think we're about to get another one.
So if that holds true tonight, great sell job. Back in some goals, some pucks in net, some pucks in deep between the Kings and the Kraken. That total is at 5.5 right now, I'm seeing.
Yep.
So if it holds. All right. W Subby coming in here as well. Boston Sports Store getting involved. He says, what are the O's doing? They're cooking. They're cooking. Boston Sports Store probably shaking in his boots right now as a Sox fan. I would be. You got to face Big Meat Pete now.
Yeah, surely you'd have that reaction if he was going to the Red Sox.
Yeah.
I'm certain, buddy.
Yep.
Move along.
Does the College of Biblical Studies play today?
I'm hearing they do.
I don't see them on the cards. Snell, we were talking about your Kings, bro. We were talking about your Kings. People forget he's a Sacramento Kings guy or LA Kings guy. He might like the Sacramento Kings too, though.
Yeah. How do you not like the Krakens now?
He probably liked
came in
the
late.
Kings first and didn't switch.
Yeah, but that's the team,
Right?
dude.
Yeah.
He gets two
That's
teams.
the
if he
that's
wants.
the only Seattle team you have in sports that's not in the MLB.
Yep. He's a hockey fan now. Sure. Snell, I hope you're having a great offseason, enjoying yourself, man. I really do. You deserve it. We'll see if your Kings can get a win on the road tonight on TNT, 9 p.m. Central. So if you're out in Cali, probably 7 p.m. tonight. You can catch that one on prime time.
Wow.
Okay?
Huge news. That Biblical Studies does indeed play today.
Wow. Who did they play?
Nichols.
Ooh. Okay.
They do play tonight against 1-7 Nichols coming off their first one.
Ooh. How about you get on the damn game one time? Snell, I'm down, bro. I got my PS5 down here now.
I was on last night. You were ripping Dynasty on CFB. I saw.
I will set it up tonight. I will connect the PS5. Goots, hold me to this. I will set up the PS5 in the living room, connect it to one of the small TVs.
Oh, seen
Okay.
some GGs.
We're back now.
Back.
Hey. Oi.
Okay.
Oi. Drop
Okay.
a 10-4. Drop a 10-4. Drop a
Okay.
10. Drop a 4. Sure. We got Dune the Junior getting involved with a resub as well. 10 months. Wow.
Let's go.
Pretty close to that big 1-2 number. 2 more months. Talk to me then. W's. Appreciate the subbies. I'd be down to rip some 2K tonight.
Yeah, you got no Trent tonight. That could be
Alright,
that
I'll sub
probably
in.
that probably sways it Snell's way. He loves that.
Yeah. No Trent. No ball hog Trent. Okay.
No tour dates.
Dubs. All right. Let's move. W straight bets. You ready to talk about some prize pick squares?
Oh, I'm ready, Krabs.
Okay. I got a couple college basketball fades up my sleeves. See how it goes. Start out with a Sam Hoiberg fades. Told you I had a Nebraska square. I have a square in this game. This one is fading Mr. Sam Hoiberg. He's been the jack of all trades for this Nebraska team. The senior Again, a kid I respect. He's been there all 4 years. You don't see that very often. Went from averaging 3 points per game to being, still a glue guy. He's not dropping 20 points per game, but he's averaging closer to 8, and he plays a lot more minutes these days. Does a little bit of everything. He gets, 4 assists per game, 5-ish rebounds per game. Sam Hoiberg has been very, very consistent and very reliable for this Nebraska Cornhusker squad, but he's got a tough matchup tonight against guys like Nick Boyd and John Blackwell, 2 stud guards who I give an edge to offensively and I'd say defensively as well. But depending on how much Hoiberg is out there in this game, I want my coins on his less than or on his under on the books, if that's how you're taking it. Give me his less than 21.5 fantasy score. I'm expecting for the first time this season some mistakes for Hoiberg in an undefeated spot here at home against their rival. I think this is where you see him stutter for the first time this season. The glue guy, number 1 here for Nebraska. I like the under in the game. I obviously like Wisconsin, the sell job I gave a couple minutes ago. And I want to fade Hoiberg, who's been very, very consistent, probably the most consistent, reliable piece for this Nebraska team all season. I honestly think if anybody goes off for this Nebraska team, it's probably going to be Rink Mast. I don't know if you were hip to this kid, but he's an absolute stud. He's dropping closer to 20 points per game this season. I believe he transferred in from Bradley after he was there for a couple years. This kid's a stud. Rink Mast from the Netherlands. They've got another big guy as well, Price Sanford. So if anybody dominates, I think for this Nebraska team, which I'm not expecting anybody to, I'm on to Wisconsin. I think it's going to be the 2 big men for Nebraska in Sanford and Mast. Not expecting it to be a big guard game for Nebraska. I give the edge there for Wisconsin in the backcourt with Blackwell and Boyd. So go ahead and give me the less than for fantasy score on Sam Hoiberg Square. This is also on the pop tab as well. Pretty green. So love that fade. And then Cade Tyson, legally obligated to fade him. Probably the best story, biggest improvement from last season to this season for Mr. Cade Tyson, who went from playing 4 minutes a game at UNC. He played himself off the court. He was terrible.
God awful.
Averaged 2 points per game. Now he's averaging like 20 points per game for this Minnesota team, but he's got his hands full in this spot against a Purdue team that's coming off a bad loss. Purdue just got spanked by Iowa State. Statement win for the Cyclones. This is when you see Purdue's best. And look, I'm a big Purdue fader typically, but I honestly like them to cover in this game. I think they do. And I don't think they cover without Cade Tyson going less than his points. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and back Purdue on the spread, and I will back Cade Tyson, less than 18.5 points. The stud who's been carrying Minnesota so far this season. But the total opened up a little lower than I expected. And it's good to see Purdue up to 20.5 point favorites after their first loss of the season. You're going to see an angry, pissed off, motivated Purdue Boilermakers team that's playing defense after getting reamed from their coach the last couple of days after a bad loss over the weekend to Iowa State. You see Purdue's best and a lot of effort on both sides of the ball, and you're not going to see Cade Tyson dropping another 20-piece like he has in damn near every game this season. Fade Cade Tyson. You're going to see him regress as the season goes on.
Sure. I'm in on that.
Okay.
Man.
Dubs. What about your squares?
Got a nasty one.
Okay.
Nasty one in the midseason tournament.
Sure.
With a trip to Vegas on the line. Ryan Dunn has been god-awful. Suns fans have been slurping him for eons now, and it's not totally his fault because now you have Devin Booker's coming back tonight, but he hasn't been there for a couple games now. But you have Devin Booker, who's obviously going to take a bunch of volume. Dylan Brooks now takes 35 shots a game for God knows what reason. So he thinks he's the greatest player in all of basketball.
Yep.
But you have a lot of me guys on the court. You got a lot of ball dominant guys. So guys like Ryan Dunn, who are a little more timid, even though they probably shouldn't be. Haven't had the volume, I guess, for the last handful of games. He hasn't hit a 3 in the month of December in those 3 games. And the volume really all of this season started off a little hotter than it has been now. He's taken 1 or 2 a game. But now you get to play a Thunder team, who great defensive team, as we all know. But with Devin Booker on the floor, which is going to be tonight, they're probably going to send a lot of pressure on him. So, like, this screams, there's a reason why the Thunder give up so many threes, especially catch and shoot in the corner where Ryan Dunn's going to be for a majority of this game. They give up a lot because they double the ball handler, they pressure the ball handler, they get it out of his hands. So, like, who's going to be in corn? A couple of guys for the Suns tonight, including Ryan Dunn, which is probably why this square is up in the first place. And God knows what's going to happen with this game. I think the Suns may be able to keep it close, but with these ball dominant guys, I mean, they want the ball out of his hands. I want to find the guys that are going to do it. Ryan Dunn is going to be active tonight after he's taken 4 threes in 3 games in the last 3 red bars in that chart. He'll be hitting one tonight. He also had a lot of his buckets that he scored have just been like transition layups. So he hasn't been shooting like at all as of recent. Changes tonight. He's going to have
Changes tonight. I'm in. Great sell job.
And then Trey Kaufman-Penn.
TKR.
God awful in that game. Really hasn't like been as good as people thought he was going to be all of the season. But he was one of the big reasons why they got blown out against Iowa State. He was 1 of 8 from the field. They did kind of double him or put bodies on him while he was in the paint. So like there wasn't the clear Braden Smith, the TKR pipeline as far as assists goes. I think that's going to be there tonight though. Is Minnesota, that's always how they've guarded Braden Smith. They get the ball out of his hands, and especially with how bad their 3-point defense has been, Minnesota's I'm talking about, you're probably going to want to put a lot of extra attention on those shooters because realistically, like, in the paint, they haven't been all that bad this year. It's 3-point defense that ranks like bottom 20 in all of college basketball against a Purdue team that I've watched a billion times just not miss shots. And the Texas Tech game was one of them. You probably don't want to let them have open shots. You're going to have to give up something in that. And I think exactly what they give up is TKR. Okay. And I think he's going to have a splooge fest, which is probably why he's getting bumped up with as red as his chart has been and as low as his volume has been and as bad as he's been from the field. This feels like the Braden Smith assist, TKR points game. I love stacking those two because probably need one for the other.
Yeah. Could be a W mode stack. I'm in. Great sell job. Got bumped up as well. Red charts. I know it's a more than, so it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
But I love the sell job. I love the spot. I love Purdue. I might even take Purdue on the books in this spot as well. And they probably don't cover that big number unless TKR goes off. So I'm in. Sign me up. I already locked in the Sharp Report 4-man chat. This Sharp Report 4-man just feels a little different. We're hitting one tonight. Okay, enough is enough. It's been way too long since we have hit a Sharp Report 4-man. It has been over a month since we've hit a Sharp Report 4-man. That is unacceptable. We've been so close in recent weeks. We've had 3 out of 4s galore. Tonight, we nip it in the bud. We get a big-time 4-man 10x win on Prize Picks. Tail this puppy responsibly. Lock it in. Kyle B, I'm officially making it a must-need.
Wow.
It's officially declared a must-need on Prize Picks. It's been far too long since we've hit a Sharp Report 4-man. We used to hit one of these damn near every week. Okay? In a little bit of a drought right now. Okay, when I go 2-0, Jovan will go 0-2 or 1-1, and vice versa. I'll go 1-1 when he goes 2-0. Tonight, we come together. We get a big-time 10x win as a unit.
That'd be massive.
As a unit. Okay, we got an NBA play. We got a couple college basketball plays. We got a more than. We got a couple less thans. A diversified portfolio that is turning green. Tonight, we're hitting a 10x. Come on.
Need that.
Come on.
Need that.
It's been months. I will. Unacceptable.
Yes.
The Baltimore Orioles lineup might be the best lineup in baseball. Here we go. Whenever you sent this one in the chat.
No.
Whatever order Craig chooses, he's got Gunnar, Pete, Westberg. I can't believe Westberg is in that.
Westberg is a great hitter, a consistent hitter.
I can't believe you're naming him with guys like Gunnar and Pete.
I didn't write that. Jeff Passan did.
Dylan Beavers.
Taylor Ward,
Dylan
Adley
Beavers.
Rushman, Jackson Holiday, Sam Basalo, and Dylan Beavers and Colton Cowser.
Have you ever
Really
watched,
put Dylan Beavers.
have you ever watched
Wrecking
Dylan
crew.
Beavers play baseball?
I have.
He's a brilliant hitter.
Brilliant hitter, says Goots.
What a name.
Watch it.
Brilliant hitter.
Goots was saying yesterday he has better vision than Juan Soto.
When did I say that?
227.
I'm making that up.
227 hitter last year.
He said he walks a lot. He's great at walking.
He is. He's a great walk.
Yeah, he's got
he
a
is.
great
He's
eye.
a great walk rate. He
Yeah,
does.
great eye.
You can't
respect
say
that.
no to that.
I respect that.
227. Brilliant hitters.
He's brilliant in his own way.
Give him a whole season.
Brilliant in his own way. Okay, Goots loves all these guys equally, even if their swings are shit. Baumgartner Jackson coming in with a resub, 38 months. Whoa, seasoned veteran.
Better.
Sure. Appreciate you, Baumgartner Jackson. You are him. W resub. Goots, that lineup is good. Don't get me wrong. That's an above average lineup to say the
It's a
least.
good lineup.
Yeah,
That's a damn
don't-
good,
I'm aware of the pitching tat. I know it's
damn
bad.
good slew of hitters.
Yes.
You got
Yes.
a couple bounce back narratives this year as well with, Adley in must need territory.
Must
need.
I mean, his talk about broken swings, he's got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might have aged 10 years in 1 year.
Yeah.
But
And
let's hope he bounces back. I still trust him, and he's a great guy. And we're all rooting for Adley to figure it out, right? If he can figure it out, that lineup is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
they're going to outscore a lot of opponents.
Yeah,
Well,
their overs are going to be free.
Their overs are going to be free.
Yeah, if we do nothing with the pitching, none of this matters.
Yeah,
So,
if you do nothing with the
Yeah.
pitching, they might not have a total in the single digits
yeah,
all year.
Because at some point, Wells is going to get hurt. Unfortunately, you know that. Why am I blanking on his name? Mr. Blue Collar Bradish.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I mean,
He'll be back for 2 weeks.
he's going to get hurt at some point, and you're going to need somebody to fill in. You're going to need a buffer, and
Yeah, the problem last year was the depth. We had no depth.
yeah,
So if
you
we
had
can
no guys
find
to
a
fill
way
in.
to figure that out,
Yep.
you can't deny.
You don't
that-
need to be the Red Sox and get 10 starting pitchers. You don't need to do that. But
Get
6
two.
would be nice.
Yeah.
2.
Total, right? Add a couple guys.
Add a big name and then some lower tier guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add like a
Edward
flyer.
Cabrera.
Okay.
Trade for Edward Cabrera.
Okay.
Yeah, see that one might not be it.
Yeah, their arms and elbows are made of paper planes, Richie's saying. It's a pretty good comp. But hey, they're also due for a healthy season. And maybe everything hits at the same time. Wouldn't that be something for the guys?
Hey,
That
Big
would be
Cheesy,
something.
did a pitcher on your team have a sub 2 RA? I don't think so.
Ooh. Ooh. Trevor Rogers. Cannot forget
Trevor
what he did last
Rogers.
year. Sure. Okay. All right. Awesome. Goots, I'm happy for you, man. A step in the right direction. That lineup is lethal. Okay. They are a little bit better than the Nats lineup. I'll give you that. A little bit better. A little bit better. All right. The squares have been locked in. The lineup has been placed. If you guys want a tail, I'll drop the link again. Zapik says he sees MLB season squares. No
Nah.
shots.
Nah.
Speak of the Devils. Are they up?
No way they're up already.
Yeah, we're going to need to go look at them.
No way they're up.
They're up.
Nah.
And, they've
It's
got.
just Judge. Just the goats home runs. Just that.
Aaron
is-
Judge, 49 and a half home
Nah.
runs. The same number he was at last year.
Krabs, please, dude. I'm begging. I'm begging. Please.
Add the less than to my card.
No.
I'm going to place a lineup right now with his less than home runs. Fuck it. Let's get the party started.
God damn it.
What would be the
Krabs.
funniest pair we can put with Aaron Judge less than that I can put $200 on right now?
I don't take some random less than in Thursday Night Football or something.
Is there a funny football square up for tomorrow? Let me check. There's that Tanner Hudson square on Sunday.
You can take
Back up
that.
again.
Take Kirk Cousins under a pick.
Hmm.
Less than a pick.
Adams touchdown. Is it up?
No way it's up. You're joking. What?
You guys
I
are
don't-
lucky.
Do you even
it's-
want to fade that?
Yes,
after
I
you
do.
didn't after you didn't
Well,
score?
yeah, you're right. But it's a gobble once again, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean that came as a balloon total. You could take it with a Shador fade
Shador.
and the -20 wind chill and game
Shador.
sky 4 points.
The Kirk pick after he threw 2 against Seattle could be the move.
Yeah.
I want something tonight.
What are you gonna put in there tonight?
I don't know. Maybe your 3 square.
Ryan Dunn 3.
What do you think, Chad?
Matt Stafford over 2.5. My
Wow.
golly gee.
Alonzo under? That'd be messed up. That'd be messed up. And that's also probably not up. Yeah. Okay. Luca less than tonight? Yeah, very popular PRA.
Yeah.
Is there a 3 p.m. soccer play I can lock in here? Is our guy up for saves? Where's my Mohawk guy?
Yeah, it's a different league.
Damn. Okay. Hit the women's hardwood, Jimmy V.
Got any
Vince, you got a
goals
square,
allowed?
man?
Audie Crooks. Nah.
She is a bucket.
bucket.
Yeah, she is.
Literally
There's
her.
an Igor Shesterkin 2.5 goals allowed square. I don't know if I love that one.
That's you don't. What is it? You want to take the lesson?
Yeah, he's too much of a goat.
I like the Blackhawks anyway.
Okay.
Think they're
Okay.
scoring.
Should I take Audi Crooks' less than? Oh boy.
Nah,
Oh,
He's a freaking
you can't. You
Menace.
just can't do that.
I feel like you just gotta take like Tanner Hudson or something.
she's a menace.
You gotta stand on an NFL square and call it.
Ravens 2208 is splooging right now. All right, I'll pick an NFL square for tomorrow. I'll pick it-
Doesn't even have to be for tomorrow.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Take Mahomes under a pick.
Yeah. So there was a Stafford 2.5 passing touchdown square too.
Yeah, I mean, that one's just.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's get eyeballs on that one. Is there a crazy Russian receiving touchdown square too? I'll have to go through those.
Oh yeah, let me click through those real quick. Let me see if we got any up that are screaming Krabs' name. Saquon's up for a normal one.
Crazy.
Yeah, man, it's a wild one that he's even listed at that as a regular square.
Yep.
Don't see that too often.
No.
Bills and Pats.
There's got to be a nasty Russian receiving square. I feel like we're so close.
Josh Allen's up there.
There's a Saquon one after he finally scored.
Josh Allen's up there. Kyron's up there.
Kyron Williams.
Yeah, with 2.5 Stafford. So something's got to give between those two.
Yeah, I mean, both of those are not hidden.
No, probably not. Could catch one, but probably pretty doubtful. George Pickens is a normal touchdown square. That's absurd.
Shots.
Absurd.
James Cook.
Devon Achane after a splooge of year.
Oh boy.
On Monday night.
Is Harvey up again?
He is not.
Thank God. Thank God.
He is up for 1.5.
Puka's up for a normal square after he had 2.
Yeah, I don't think there's a real true Krabs touchdown crazy fade.
Yeah, it'd probably be Kyron Williams, if anything, but
It'd probably be Puka, if anything, after 2. He's one of the few guys that has that normal square up after multiple.
JSN against the Colts.
Yeah, he does have a normal one up too.
None of these are crabby enough.
No, none
Some of
these
them are close, but they're not there.
Forced,
a lot of these feel
right.
forced.
Like, as soon as I see it, I'll know. I'll get a chill down my spine.
I was hoping Kenneth Walker was Krabs territory.
Nah, he hasn't done shit.
Yeah, he hasn't done shit.
No, it's Krabs territory though.
Oh, what?
There is a college football game this weekend.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Got any Army fades up there?
I mean, they got a couple squares for both of them up there.
Well, you won't see me fading Blake Horvath, who's going to be a Navy pilot here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, this is his last game.
You won't see me fading him. They got any Heidenreich squares up?
Oh, they do. The same ones. Dicker the kicker fade. That sounds like Krabs. Off of game of year. That might be what sends chills down spine for Krabs. Just kicking points up.
Against the Chiefs, is that total moving down?
I would assume.
Yeah, it is. It's very low. Yep, that one feels right. Let's go ahead and pair Aaron Judge, less than 49.5 home runs, with Cam Dicker, less than 7.5 kicking points. $200 to win 6. Let's get the party started. Locked in. Let's go, chat. W's. W's. I'm going to have 20 lineups placed before we even get to 2026. Fading Aaron Judge. Last year, you guys should have seen it. It was just, there was 20 lineups just baking.
Dude.
In the My Lineups tab.
Chat, this is a historic
party
moment.
has officially been started, chat.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Really we have to remember this, so let's hit it with an applause.
I'll be honest, feeling a little different after placing that. Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling dangerous.
I can't even put it into words how I just can't understand how you want to keep going.
I cannot wait to post this lineup on the feed. I cannot wait.
Krabs, can I give you a hypothetical?
Please, Goose.
Say it hits this year. He hits 48 home runs.
Okay.
And you finally get one.
Yeah.
And next year.
Let me interrupt you there real quick.
You have gotten one. Yes.
Yeah, I did get one.
But I've not gotten 3.
Okay.
So 1 and 3, fading Aaron Judge for the season.
So you want to get back to 500?
Well, I'd like to maybe get above that number.
Okay, so my hypothetical would not work then. I was gonna say once you get it, are you gonna do it again?
Yeah, I hear you, and that's what a smart person would probably do.
I feel like once you get one, that's got to be it.
I want more.
That's just unbelievable.
I want it all.
Especially when you got like better, I would say better fades on the page.
Yeah, you want me to fade Big Dumper, our guy?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he ain't hitting 44.
Probably not.
And frankly, Junior's probably not hitting his line either.
Soda probably hit his.
He probably will.
Goots, they do have Pete up. 37.5. It's a boatload of home runs you just added to the team.
feel like they just put that up. I swear it wasn't there.
They might just be adding stuff now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a well.
Yeah, that lineup just feels right that I just placed with Dicker less than kicking points and Aaron Judge less than home runs. And look, we only have a couple years left, guys. Aaron Judge is sneakily old. Sneaky old. Because remember, he didn't get good until a couple years ago. He actually sucked in the minors. It took him forever to get called up. He's sneakily pretty old. He only has a couple years left to get a ring, which if I was him, it'd keep me up at night. Do you think it keeps him up at night, or do you think he just doesn't care?
Probably not.
He's probably counting his guap. He's counting his MVPs.
Sitting in his mansion, looking at his MVP trophies. He's
just looking at his own personal trophies.
Damn near a billionaire.
Yep. If it was me, it would keep me up at night. Not finding a way to win for my team. Okay? But we're very different, me and Aaron Judge. Very, very different. Okay. When Dicker goes over, what's the next one? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Way too sly.
Right? Good thing you have months.
King of New York. No, the King of New York is Josh Block. If you guys have seen that guy on social media. That's the real King of New York.
Roll the t-shirts to go.
He runs this city now. Him.
Runs it.
Okay? Awesome. We got a couple minutes left. I think we've done enough yapping about fading Aaron Judge. Unbelievable. Aaron Judge donating to local communities, not being a me guy. Well, Big Cheesy, does he have to do it in front of the camera? If it was me, I'd do it in a hoodie. I'd do it with a ski mask on. They wouldn't even know who I was. He's got to make it about himself. He wants to get in the news. Me guy move. Me guy move still. It's crazy. He makes helping the poor a me guy move. It's actually impressive. It's hard to do. It's hard to do. All right. Why don't we move? Is Chris Rodriguez's start in fantasy playoffs?
Yeah. Probably.
I mean, this week he probably is, yeah, against the G-Men.
Yeah.
Talk about a guy who runs with a lot of heart. Talk about a guy that would, if he donated to charity, which cannot confirm or deny, he'd probably do it behind the curtain. Probably wouldn't do it in the open to make it about himself, right? He'd make it about the charity. All right. Awesome. You guys like Princeton spread today? Yeah, we can answer some questions here if we want to go over to Pikkit. Check some splits. I'd be super down. Big Cheesy, no way we're calling C-Rod a me guy. That dude wasn't even on the active roster before the season, and he said, I don't care. I'll be ready when my number's called. He's the opposite of a me guy. That's probably why he's finding some success right now. Shout out C-Rod. Blue collar. Blue collar. After all the Bill hype, C-Rod has really been the guy to grab the reins of the backfield in DC. All right. Hubbard or Rico? Oof. Yeah, Chuba's so back. Or both. I don't know if I'd play both. I'd probably just bench both, honestly, if I could. Let's talk about this Princeton game, because it's an interesting one that I was looking at earlier, Jovan. Princeton's been struggling. This ain't your mom and pa's Princeton Tigers. Okay? This Princeton team has been struggling. They've lost 5 games in a row. Probably hurts when you lose a guy who, honestly, shot him out as well on Florida last night for going off for the first time. Xavier Lee, right?
Going off might be a stretch.
Well, his stats were good. Maybe his shooting percentage probably wasn't good.
Yeah, he had sneaky Trent shooting, but he pulled a little SGA and went to the line a bunch of times. He's still like 5 for 15 or whatever it was.
His best game in a Gators uni, though.
Yeah,
which is
by far
not saying much, to be honest. But okay, yeah, Princeton's been struggling without Xavier Lee. They've just been struggling in general, but still a very well-coached team, a team that's gone to the tournament multiple times in recent years. And they're facing off against a Merrimack team that's still under 500, but they've won 3 straight games in a row. I was certainly eyeing Princeton here, -2.5, -3, whatever you can get them at on the spreads, trying to fade Merrimack after doing job for 3 straight games. But Princeton has also been covering. They're not winning, but they're covering. And they've had a bowl in the non-conference, and they typically have in recent years. So they get a little bit of a pass from me. They've played, up to competition against, schools like Temple, Vermont's a really good mid-major, St. Joe's. Loyola Chicago, and those are all teams that are in a higher tier, I'd say, than Princeton basketball-wise. But Princeton has still covered those games. They've lost all those games, but they've covered all those games. So I'm not sprinting to the books to lock in Princeton, but I certainly like them on the spread. I'd probably keep it as just a lean for right now. But it's good to see them as a favorite with that 3-9 record against Merrimack off of 3 straight wins.
Yeah, feels a little fake sharp to me. I'll be honest.
Could be fake sharp.
I'm right there with you.
Could be fake sharp, but I do lean Princeton. Probably not going to play it, though.
Probably not going to play it. I might get there with the Warriors.
Okay. Krabs, are we back in the New Jersey School of Technology in their first Division I home game since Nam? NJIT?
The goats.
Sure. I don't know if I'm going to get there with NJIT. I'll be honest. And they're playing a team I've never even heard of. Who is that? Is that New Haven
Yeah,
College?
it's in Connecticut.
Okay.
It's a dentist school, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I mean, not a great sign for NJIT as dogs at home.
That's actually hilarious.
In that game, I probably would not go anywhere near NJIT, the dumpster fire. They've lost 5 games in a row. They're dog shit, and they are dogs at home against New Haven, a team they should beat. So I'm good. Big Rob, shout out your 65 stream streak. Says Mary Muck. Mary Muck. Sure. VCU lane 10 on the Red Hot Lobos. Yeah, that's another game I wanted to talk about. There's a couple favorites that are catching my eye today, Jovan.
Rare.
And that's one of them. Yeah, very rare. One of them would certainly be VCU. Now back to 9.5 though, but I do like VCU to win by 10 plus against Red Hot New Mexico after 3 straight wins. I thought that was some serious line respect for VCU, a team that does get some line respect at the Siegel Center. Very tough place to shoot, by the way. I can tell you by personal experience. Very tough place to score and make threes. New Mexico, not getting any respect here on the road after 3 straight wins. You know, they lost their coach, a lot of their best players in the portal before the season. Still 7-2, still doing their thing. I'd lean VCU here, land a big number. I don't know if you have any thoughts on the Rams, but I like them.
Yeah, I'm probably with you. I mean, I don't know how that might be the square over the day, I would think.
Okay.
But I think it's going to be a lot driven by VCU.
Okay. All right. Another favorite I was eyeing earlier, USF. I like this Bulls team, man. I like this Bulls team. They're laying a boatload of points to College of Charleston. Is that not a fat spread?
I don't know. So they get a lot of line respect, and I hate that they're coming off of that game. I don't think you were here for that day, but where they were favored against Utah State at home and beat the absolute piss out of them. I'm pretty sure they haven't played since then.
They have not?
This gives me almost like Notre Dame vibes.
Wow.
That Idaho game.
Okay.
I'm a little concerned about that one. A lot of points, but maybe that's just the trend of what respect they get.
Okay.
And I cannot stand to back them off of that. But St. Maud and Paul's Charleston, like they're probably going to have a little bit of trouble running with them.
Okay. You don't have to tell me to not fade College of Charleston twice. If you don't like it, I'm good.
It's your goats.
Yeah, no need to fade them unless we absolutely love the play. There was one other favorite. Oh, it was Purdue. Are you with me on Purdue laying 20.5 or stick to the squares? What do you think?
Kind of want to stick to the squares. I'll be honest.
All right, that's fine. Purdue coming off their worst loss at home, I think, ever.
It's just such an obvious looking bounce back spot.
Yeah.
Those have not been hitting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to leave those to the side. But I mean,
fair.
if there are any game to back them, it probably would be this one. Feels weird, though.
All right. It's more than fair. Looking at some of these later games, anything in Lamar, San Diego State, I can't believe you haven't brought that game up yet.
Yeah, that one, I mean, that looks like probably the squarest under of the day, and that's probably one I wouldn't mind clicking. I think SDSU is going to beat the shit out of them. I wish Lamar's last game was so low scoring. Pretty sure they were in the 40s. I don't know if that game even crossed 100.
Yeah, they had 49 points.
Yeah, that was really bad. But, I mean, both those teams are slow. They can't shoot very well. Obviously, that's a bigger Lamar issue than SDSU. I don't know how Lamar scores against that team, to be honest with you, but they can defend pretty well. They're a physical team for a Southland team. I mean, I don't know how that game has whatever the total is, 130, high 130s.
Okay.
Like that under.
Okay. What about the late night game tonight? Fresno State versus the Matadors. Cal State Northridge. Any thoughts on Fresno versus Cal State?
I was surprised that one wasn't a favorite that maybe caught your eye, a little flip. They are Squad Ride Hall of Famers, I believe.
Yeah.
But they very often do not respect the sharp side.
Yeah, I don't love betting them, to be honest. And they opened up a favor in this game. Now they're a dog.
Yeah.
Scares me a little bit. I don't think I'd play Northridge here in the spot.
Probably leave.
Okay. Any other plays on the ice you want to talk about for today before we get to the squad ride in a couple?
Plays on the ice? I don't believe so. There's only a couple games. I think the Blackhawks beat the Rangers. That's I guess, kind of a fade of the one I've seen the most today, but it's more just the Blackhawks. I mean, I've had 2 pitiful games back to back, and I think they're a little short at home, and I think they're going to get after Igor. Other than that, I feel like I know the Mammoth are going to win.
Okay.
After
Yeah.
it's like a carbon copy of that same other game where they're super short dogs at home. I mean, the line doesn't really make all that much sense with how they've been playing as of late. The Melka is either, or really whoever's in net is either absolutely pitching a shutout game of their life, or they're the worst goalie on earth. That's been the trend as of late. Can't tell you why. They're only minus 105 against the Panthers.
Huh. Yeah, I was looking at that one earlier. Certainly like the Mammoth against the defending 2-time champs.
Yeah.
Is
Florida coming off of 2 wins, too.
Is
Will
Cooley
help you.
still out?
Who?
Logan Cooley?
Yeah, he's out for
Long
a couple
term?
weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Real Nicky Gambles, I certainly do like Asheville in that spot, getting 5.5. I didn't like the line move against Miami of Ohio, but Miami of Ohio is undefeated still. I certainly lean Asheville, but that's another team that just never respects coins in sharp spots. So probably not going to bet it, but I lean that way with you. I noticed it as well. Weird looking line. Right?
Did see that too, Big Cheesy. That could be the square for that game. The over game. 5 field point. He's so in on that. And they're fully red.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, only 4 plays on the ice for tonight, but all relatively close MLs. Usually you're looking at a 4-game slate on the ice. There's like a minus 250 in there. Not tonight. Fattest favorite is actually the Kings late night tonight, minus 150. Everything else is shorter. Okay.
Yeah, super rare.
Could be a decent night on the ice tonight.
Anything? Any leans on the NBA Cup games tonight? Got 2 of them.
We do have 2 NBA Cup games. Again, the NBA, I feel like, does a horrendous job of marketing this NBA Cup.
Yeah, a little bit. Last night, though, even though the game was rapids, as far as the Heat losing, I mean, great ball game.
Yeah.
Plus, they got Eric Collins on the call. He was splooging for Desmond Bain as he dropped 40 on her head.
Yeah, Desmond Bain just tweaking last night.
Had it Mike's way.
Tweaking.
Couldn't miss.
Could not miss. He said he had to tweak.
What up?
He was pissed off. He lost $30,000 or
Yeah,
something.
because he
was making a joke because he got fined.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like he was saying like, yeah, we gotta get it back somehow in the reward pot.
Yeah.
The cup.
Okay.
That was just.
I'll be honest. The way the Suns have been playing, I thought that was a lot of points for OKC, but it is 23-1 OKC. So I kind of thought that was a fatty spreads. I thought the Suns were kind of bait the way they've been playing, but.
Yeah, we'll
Still
Booker
no Devin
back
Booker?
too.
He
No,
back?
pretty sure he's back tonight.
Ooh. He's back and they're still getting 15 points.
Yeah, I mean, the Suns they've played better lately, but kind of no.
Okay. Thought that was a lot of points, but it's still the defending champs with OKC. So not sprinting to lock that in, that's for sure. What about the Spurs and the Lakers tonight? That's a great game.
Great game.
Spurs have been good. 16-7. Goods to Spurs.
Goods to Spurs.
No Wemby in this game?
Yeah, he's been out.
Okay.
Out for eons.
Dude is always hurt. Sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Spread is up to 7.5 in that game. If you had to play something, are you playing the Goots Wemby-less Spurs? Or are you playing LeBron's Lakers?
Probably playing the Browns Lakers.
Okay.
That one might be a mucking.
Okay. All right. That is fair. That is fair. And look at the splits. Not really surprising. It's the Lakers. It's like the Yankees at the NBA. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. OKC has almost their entire lineup back as well. Too easy, Twins saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Luka might drop a 50 ball. Very, very popular on Prize Picks today, Luka is.
He doesn't.
Very,
The
very
whole
popular.
whole app is in shambles.
Very, very popular. Rare 3 p.m. soccer. You got to play way too slime?
I don't know if it's rare. Every day.
Okay. Well, either way, you got to play. Way too slime. Let us know. All right. For now, might be time to craft up a squad ride for tonight. Got to get back in the win column after last night's cake with Ohio State. Don, you ready?
Ready.
Dudes, do me a favor. Run that shit. I'm trying to see that train. Dubs. Real quick, Dead Larry Bird says thoughts on Liberty.
That looks like incredible bait to me. I'll say it. Wheels have kind of come off on NC State last couple games. And I mean, this is a very respectable and name team in Liberty that's going to run right with them. That's a lot of points, I'd say.
Yeah.
And NC State has not been sniffing covers. They've been playing like dog shit. They have no chem right now, but that spread, I mean, if you ask me what looked like probably the easiest dog on the board to take, I would say without a doubt.
Liberty.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You don't got to tell me twice. Stay off the flames. All right. For Squad Ride, let's lock in here, folks. Let's find some winners that we are in love with for tonight, and let's cash together. I think it starts out with the consensus Idaho play. Sorry, Goots.
Yep.
Sorry, Goots. Goots is going to get one and let us know if that play doesn't hit. Sure, on BTL tomorrow.
Should
as
hit.
he should. As he should. All right. What about Wisconsin down to 1.5?
Let's go. Goats.
You like Wisconsin, or are you sneakily liking Nebraska? You want to stay off?
I'm down for Wisco.
Okay.
Get badge involved.
All right. I put that at 1.5 for the spreads because it has moved, fortunately. Cool. What about from your other plays here? UT Martin or the Kings Kraken over? Which one do you prefer?
Kings cracking overs, tickling down.
Okay.
Been few and far in between with hockey overs lately. Haven't been on the card very much, but
No, you've been picking your spots.
knock on wood, they've been doing relatively well.
Okay. All right. I would not be opposed to keeping it to those 3 plays, 3 winners.
Yeah.
Okay. Dubs, chat, get involved, please. All right, we got 3 plays, 3 winners for the Squad Ride poll today, and it is located on the Bookit BTL X account. So it is not in the Twitch chat, although the link is. If you want to click that puppy and get involved, please do. Do not just sit there. Get involved. Every vote counts. Every vote matters. There should be hundreds and hundreds of votes. Please get involved. I don't know if there's a surge today. Is Rav hosting or?
He's going to do one tomorrow and Friday, chat.
Nice. Rav is going to host a surge stream tomorrow and Friday. Love to hear that.
He also is going to, I think, put out an article today for the NBA Cup today.
Wow.
Read that. Yeah.
Okay.
He's dialed.
Love to hear that. Rav going to drop an article later today about the NBA Cup. He's going to host the surge stream Thursday and Friday. WRAV.
Huge WRAVs.
WRAV. Appreciate you, Beast. Awesome. LC on Princeton. I like the play. I do. I like the play. Rav 4 in sports mode. Yeah, he's locked in. Skill Queso could be the difference. Yeah, LC moving a little differently today. Where's the Goots article? Daniel's asking. Ooh. Shots fired from Daniel.
Daniel, man. What are we doing?
Sure. Love that, Daniel. Love that. All right, get involved. Get those votes in. You only got a couple minutes left here, chat. 3 plays, 3 winners. Idaho plus 10.5 against the Irish. Wisconsin plus 1.5 against Nebraska. And the Kings and Kraken over 5.5. Get involved. Hurry up. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Get involved. Lock in your vote. Head over to the Bookit BTL X and click a button. Please.
Click.
Everybody go right now. Hurry up. Go. 3
Go.
plays, 3 winners. Right? Wish the Hokies played tonight, chat. Fortunately, they do not. They play Western Carolina tomorrow, though.
No, game of year.
Yeah. Should be an absolute beatdown.
Could be game of night.
Could be. Could be.
My God. They have a rat piss rest of their non-con.
The Hokies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Western Carolina, the Shoremen, and Elon.
Yep. They better go 3-0 and maybe be ranked.
They're playing the Shoremen on Sunday, right as the start of the NFL slate.
Wow.
That's just horrid.
That's huge.
There might be 3 people at that game.
Shame I'm going to miss that. Got in the chilly cold up there at the Giants game. Anybody in the chat going to be at the Giants Commanders game on Sunday? Game of the week.
No. No.
Game of
It's
the week.
just.
Hey, at least Jaden Daniels isn't playing for no reason.
It's actually huge, especially there. You know something bad would happen there.
On that turf.
Yeah.
That frozen turf.
Frozen MetLife turf sounds like literally asking for career
Yeah.
enders.
It does. It does. All right. Commanders plus 2.5, though, this weekend with Marcus Mariota. I mean, what team really wants to win that game?
Yeah, so that's the problem.
Dan Quinn
Like,
probably does. be honest.
He probably does.
Yeah.
Maybe he's getting murmurs from the top to not.
I doubt it. I mean, they've lost like 7 games in a row.
I mean, yeah.
You got to get off the schneid.
What does that really do for you?
You got to get off the schneid. It doesn't help their team, but I mean, they just need a win.
They just want to take a handout this part of the season.
The team has been looking like a bunch of handout takers.
Yeah.
They have. They're walking in the locker room, head down, silent. Even Tressway hasn't had much to say. It's been a sad, sad couple weeks.
Maybe this is where we see your guy prove that he may not suck at football, Benson not.
I don't think we're going to see a ton of Benson on.
I mean, we have to a little bit. They're going to run John Bates out there all game?
Might be a Bates day.
Got it. I mean, we see Bates, so it's not
Could be a Bates day.
It's not like we don't get multiple tight ends up and moving.
Yeah, it's facts. Would love to see Sanat do something productive. They actually have a touchdown square for him. Prize picks.
For Bates?
Yeah. No, for both. Sanat and Bates.
Yeah. I guess they put up like every player in the game.
They had both. Get Busy Dizzy said he pulled a Shador auto out of the blaster box. I'm sorry, bro. That sucks.
So did Trent a little bit ago. A couple days
Shador?
ago. Yeah. Said he's got one waiting for you.
Spending too much time signing, not enough time in the lab. Shame.
I mean,
Can't say I'm surprised.
This is sucks that you're going to be at the Commies game for this game this week. I mean, this would be a great hate watch for you.
Yep. It certainly would be.
They might not score.
No. I'll be checking the score on my phone, that's for sure. That's for sure. Commanders bringing Logan Thomas back to play tight end. Wouldn't that be something? That's D'Amico, I wish.
Ultimate Krabs guy.
Commanders legends.
Squad ride. Kraken Kings.
Wow.
Over.
All right.
Late
Get
night
the
ice.
ice up and moving.
Late night fun. Krabs
Late
hates
night
that.
fun, late night over. I'm getting the EBGBs just thinking about it. Ooh, God. Squad ride, the over in, what is it?
Seattle.
The
Yeah.
over in the Kings and the Kraken game, over 5.5. Not asking for much, just 6 goals.
Snow
Not asking for the world. Okay. W Squad Ride, W Stream today as well. We appreciate you guys. And remember, if you voted for another play on the Squad Rides and you're pissed off it didn't win, that doesn't mean you don't have to take it. You can still tail that puppy responsibly. Okay. Do me a favor. Make sure you guys check the website later today. There's going to be articles going up. Rav's put an article up. I'm going to fire up one as well. I'm not sure what I'm about to write about yet, but check the website out later today, please. All right, it helps more than you know. We need to get some more traffic on the site. It's fresh. We'll drop the link in the chat here one more time. And I will drop the link to the Sharp Report format as well if you guys want to tail. We are long overdue to cash one of those puppies. So tail the 4-man 10X lineup responsibly and go check out the Bookit website later today. If you're looking for something to do, go check it out right now. You can see the chat. You can see the stream live on there, and you can watch any Bookit stream on the website if you prefer that. Just keep the tab up on your website, on your laptop, okay? On your browser. Dubs. Christian said loves reading the articles. Appreciate that, Christian. You're him. Dubs. All right. Great stream today, guys. Squad ride, the over in Seattle. Over 5.5 on the ice.